Hey, so last week we learned some hand shapes you need to know for signing an ASL, like the open hand shape. We also learned some questions you have to ask in ASL, like who? Well, today we're going to learn some basic words you need to know in ASL and some sentences to put those words into practice. So the first thing we're going to learn is yes and no. So for yes, you're going to make that S hand shape and just shake it, kind of like you're knocking on a doorbell. Yes. Or knocking on a door. Yes. And for no, you're going to have your fingers just like this, tap them together. No. So yes and no. Now you want to know what someone's name is. So you're going to take your fingers just like this, tap them together. Name, name. Okay, if you're talking about yourself, you're going to take that pointer finger, I. For someone else, you're going to take that flat palm and say your. Just push it towards them. Your. So I, your. Okay, you want to know where someone lives. So you're going to take that L hand shape and just kind of pull it up from your waist. Live. You want to know where they work. So you're going to make that S hand shape. Just tap that right hand on that left hand. Work. Love. For love, you're just going to take your hands right across just like that and just love. Hug is very similar to love, but instead of using those S hand shapes like that, you're just going to give yourself a big squeeze. So, love, hug, two great signs. And I love you is just like that. I love you. So, love, hug, I love you. Okay, so for the house hands shape, you're just going to take your flat palms, put them together just like that. House. City is very similar to house, but you're showing that there are lots of houses. So you're, instead of just doing the one house, you're going to take that and just move it across. City. So you see lots of houses. Alrighty, so now we're learning. So for learn, we're going to take that flat hand shape and we're going to pull the knowledge up into our head. Learn. Just like that. Learn. Now we're going to learn deaf and hearing. So for deaf, you're going to take that number one hand shape, point to your chin, and bring it back to your ear. Deaf. Deaf. Then for hearing, you're going to take that same hand shape and do a forward circle in front of your mouth. Hearing. So deaf, hearing. Okay? Then if you want to tell someone it's nice to meet them, you're going to need to know those signs. So for nice, you're going to take your flat hand shapes and just run your right hand across your left. Nice. Nice, just like that. Then for meet, you're going to take your letter D's and you're just going to hit those together like that. So it's nice to meet you. Okay, now we're going to use some sentences to put those words into practice. Okay? You want to know what someone's name is. In English, we would say, what is your name? But in ASL, they don't sign it that way. They would say, name, your. And remember, we have to raise those eyebrows when we're asking these questions so that we telegraph that we're actually asking a question. So, name, your. Or you could even say, name, what, using that what hand sign we learned about last week. So, name, your, or name, what. Now you want to know what city they live in. So we're going to say city, where, live. City, where, live. Okay? You want to know where they work. So you're going to make that work hand sign. Work, where. Work, where. Okay, where did they learn to sign? So you're going to say ASL, learn, where. ASL, learn, where. Okay? Are they deaf or hearing? Very important to know. So you're going to raise those eyebrows because we're asking a question. You're going to say deaf, deaf. Okay? Then it's nice to meet you. So we're going to say it's nice to meet you. Now if you're meeting more than one person, if you're meeting a whole group, then instead of just saying it's nice to meet one person, we're going to say it's nice to meet you all, or all of you. So it's nice to meet a whole group instead of just one person. So those are some sentences and signs you need to know for ASL. See you next time.